How do you so storytelling is a part of, gathering data, understanding data, dissecting it and telling a story. The next thing is persuasion, convincing the stakeholders to actually make some changes. Is that part of the storytelling? Is your story while you're telling a story, are you being more persuasive, or is that like a different thing of its own?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. So I look at storytelling, there's the overarching narrative, like what's differentiating, why it's important, why should you care? But when we look at a sales cycle, I think it takes on average like 16 times before you get somebody to respond,
Mhm.
at least in B2B. So you need to see what part of that story is resonating, and then how do you take different parts that's going to connect, and how are you honing in on one piece of the data that you think would be relevant, and how's the way that I'm delivering it. So it could be from a B2B perspective, it could be a case study at one time, it could be a video, it could be an infograph. Same with direct to consumer or CPG or whatever it is. What is the benefit and how is that story? Is it about, having frizz-free hair, to be personal? How am I getting this? And then what is important? And then maybe part of the story the next time is the fragrance, or it's free of chemicals or whatever it is, and elaborating on it and changing the story slightly. But it's constantly being out there and then understanding those nuances.